Did you know there is a piano in the train? It's an old upright piano that's seen better days. Sits patiently in the corner, waiting for someone to play it. And sometimes, just sometimes, someone does. The train was nearly empty that night, and the rhythmic clatter of wheels on tracks was the only sound that filled the carriage. In the dim light, I saw a woman sitting alone by the window. Her eyes, a deep green, were filled with a faraway look, as if she were seeing something no one else could. I watched her get up, gather her things, and walk towards the door. We discussed our dreams and fears, our hopes for the future, and our regrets of the past. The soft glow of the carriage lights danced in Eleanor's eyes, making them sparkle like distant stars. I was lost in her world, in the symphony of her laughter and the poetry of her thoughts. Her words echoed in my mind, and I found myself smiling, remembering our shared laughter. The thought of seeing her again filled me with anticipation. I wondered what she was doing, if she was thinking of me. In standing before it, I realized that our paths had crossed for a reason, that the universe had a way of bringing people together. Learned that her name was Eleanor and that she was an artist. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. The melody of her laughter no longer echoed in my mind, and the hues of her green eyes no longer danced before me. Life had a way of moving on, of pushing new experiences to the forefront. She told me about her paintings, her colors, her art, and I found myself captivated by her stories. I wanted to talk to her, but the words wouldn't come. So I just stood there awkwardly as she disappeared into the night. She was absorbed in something, her brow furrowed in concentration. We said our goodbyes at the platform, promising to keep in touch. And as I watched her go, I knew that something had shifted within me. The encounter with the girl with the greenest eyes had left an indelible mark on my soul. I couldn't help but steal a glance at her. There was something about the set of her shoulders, the way she held herself, that intrigued me. As the train approached her stop, I saw her face. It was beautiful, framed by unruly curls that seemed to have a life of their own. Walking among the paintings, I saw a piece that stopped me in my tracks. It was a vibrant, captivating landscape that seemed to pulsate with life. And there beside it was a name, Eleanor. With a pounding heart, I approached the canvas. Could it be the same Eleanor I had met on the train? As I stood there contemplating both the painting and the possibility, I heard a familiar laugh. Turning around, I saw her, the girl with the greenest eyes. Our eyes met, and in that instant, all the memories flooded back. The next stop, my stop, was still a few minutes away, but I knew I had to talk to her. I had this crazy idea that if I didn't, I'd regret it. So I did something impulsive. I got up, walked to the other end of the carriage, and leaned out the window. I took a deep breath and shouted, "Excuse me?" She turned around, and there was a smile on her face.
Oh.
It was then I realized that I had no idea what I was going to say. But as she started to walk towards me, my mind raced. What if she thought I was crazy? What if she ignored me? My heart pounded in my chest, and then she was right in front of me. "Can I help you?" she asked. Her voice was soft, like the rustle of autumn leaves. I wanted to tell you," I stammered, feeling like an idiot. "Tell me what?" she asked, her eyebrows raised in amusement. "That you have a beautiful smile," I blurted out. And then I added, hoping it wouldn't sound too forward, "and I'd love to see it again." She laughed, a melodious sound that made my heart skip a beat. "Well, Mr. Impulsive," she said, "how do I get to see it again?"
Ow.
And just like that, we were making plans. We talked for hours that night about everything and nothing. Oh, as the train journeyed on, the moon replaced the sun, painting the sky in hues of indigo and violet. When we finally arrived at our stop, it felt like a part of me was left behind. Back in the familiar surroundings of my apartment, I couldn't shake off the memory of our conversation. Days turned into weeks, and with each passing day, the memory of our encounter on the train faded. Then one day, a surprise visit to an art gallery changed everything. The painting wasn't just a piece of art, it was a window into her soul. This story is inspired by a real event. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up